YouTube, what's going on? It's professional Madden player T Davis, and welcome to another free mini scheme here on the YouTube channel. We're breaking down 32 NFL team playbooks, going over the 5 best money plays in each playbook. I think you guys are going to really enjoy today's video. It's going to help you guys improve a lot when it comes to getting better at competitive Madden. Make sure you guys subscribe here to the channel on YouTube for the best pro player tips, gameplays, ebooks, and much more. Check out my coaching sessions down below as well. We have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions if you want to improve as a Madden player. I also have a defensive ebook available, my multiple playbook defensive ebook. We have 80 minutes worth of run scheme, defensive scheme, how to build a scheme in general. We have some great blitzes in the ebook as well, so definitely check that stuff out. I stream on Twitch as well. You can check out all my social medias, all my links in the description below. Definitely check all that stuff out in the links in the description below. That's it for the intro, guys. Let's get into today's video. YouTube, what's going on? So in today's video, breaking down the LA Chargers offensive playbook. This is a very good playbook in Madden 21, very high power when it comes to passing the football. We're going to go over a lot of passing plays in this playbook. We're going to, like I said, we're going to go over the 5 best money plays. First, we're going to start with the single back wide trips formation. Play I want to look at is PA cross up. And as you can see there, it has, I would say, 4 good routes on the play. So you can see the tight end crosser slash kind of post route. That tight end route is absolute money. We have the backside deep post, which is really good this year in Madden 21. We also have a corner route there on the slot. And then we have the running back on that little delay route, which is actually pretty good as well. You can block the running back if you wanted to, but you can kind of just do whatever you want with it. So taking a look at the play here, I pretty much run the play stock. I like to just smart route that post from square. So he runs it a little bit sharper. You want a good route runner there. Obviously, you want a tight end that's really good. You know, a guy with speed, maybe an ability. At the tight end spot as well. And then on the right side there, versus man, you can kind of motion R1 if you wanted to, keep him on that route, or motion him on a slant route. But I like to keep that the corner route hitch combo in case it is zone. But our main reads are going to be either square or the tight end spot. And as you can see there, look at the tight end on that post route, just absolutely torching man-to-man coverage over the top there. Let's go ahead and run it again. See if we can hit Keenan Allen here on that sharp cutting post route. We do, as you can see there. Herbert doesn't have the best arm in this game for some reason, but that post route does get in the middle of zones, and it torches man-to-man coverage. As you can see there, Keenan Allen just always winning because he's an elite route runner. We'll go ahead and run it one more time here. Sometimes so you can check down to this running back route like there. If you have a speed guy, Eckler gets about 10-12 yards right there on that route as well. That's a really good man-beating route. So those 3 routes are primarily my go-to routes versus man-to-man coverage. And like I said, you have that hitch corner route combo on the right side if it is zone. So let's jump into play number 2. Alright guys, next play we're going to look at is out of the gun doubles halfback weak formation. This formation is really, really, really good. Every year in Madden, goes a little underrated, a little overlooked. Has a lot of good plays in here, as you'll see. We're going to break down. But the plays that I like in this are PA read. We have inside zone. We have double post. We have some RPO bubble plays that are really effective. Halfback wheel is really good. Corner strike is always usually pretty good. As you see there, the RPO read zone bubble. We also have a slip screen. So this formation has a lot of plays we can go to. My favorite play is Y cross. It's a very simple but effective play that utilizes great spacing on the field. We're going to be able to beat man and zone with this, so I'll run it versus random plays. You can come down and honestly just run this play stock if you wanted to, just because we have all the spacing, all the routes we need. Go ahead and take a look here. We can wait for our crossing route. So that's kind of covered. So you have a high-low read here going to the left side with the crosser or the zig route behind it. So if they do play cloud flats or curl flats behind it, you can hit the zig. If they play underneath hard flats, we can hit the tight end. Here it's man-to-man. We're going to have our tight end wide open all day long. Those crossing routes, absolute money versus man-to-man. So those are kind of the first 2 reads. Now you can also wait and see. Sometimes you can hit this backside dig route. Like there, he gets in that little pocket in the zones, and he will beat his man-to-man if you have a good route runner there. So we're really looking to flood the left side here, but then we also have that backside dig, which is very effective versus all coverages. Now you can also put triangle on a little hitch route like this instead of the whip if you prefer little hitches. Versus man-to-man, you can always catch that with the possession catch. So that's one thing you can do as well. Also, I like to just drag triangle. So I'll kind of have a mesh concept coming across the field with the crosser, the dig, and the drag. So that's another way you can do it. So you can turn it into a mesh concept, or you can flood it to the sidelines. You can also just do a slant route with triangle and kind of low pass it over the middle like that as well. So multiple different setups with the 2 money routes, the tight end crossing route, and the back side dig route. Alright guys, next play is going to be out of trips tight end. And as most of you know, trips tight end, a top 2 passing offense year in and year out It is, I think, probably the best passing offense this year in Madden 21. It just has a lot of different things you can do out of it. It's obviously really good if you have a tight end route chem as well. So many good plays, though, in this trips tight end. We got double in sail. We got PA shot post. The RPO zone alert bubble, really good. PA slot corner. There's a read option here. We have X spot, PA counter go, drive post, inside cross, curl flat, verticals. I mean, pretty much on every page is a good play. But the play I want to break down is curl flat. Now, we're going to run this versus random plays again because it is so good. You don't have to make any adjustments, really. The one thing I like to do is kind of get the tight end out of the way, whether you put him on a streak like that, or you can just even put him on a little flat route, a little baby out route like that. Kind of get him out of the way, but still be there in case we need to check down, something like that. But really, we're looking for the curl flat combo there on the backside. As you guys, if you guys checked out my channel, I have another video on my channel breaking down how that is one of the best route combos. The curl route is the best hot route in the game for a multitude of reasons. So check that video out if you haven't. But the other routes in this play that's money is the circle route there with the post route going across the middle, as well as this tight end delay angle route. Angle routes are absolute money in Madden 21. You want them on the field. We have it here out of the backfield. Now, like I said, if you do have a route chem with a tight end, it makes this play even better. You can put him on a deep crosser, a post, a corner, anything really, and that will make this play even better. But let's go ahead and run it here. As you can see right away, we have that curl route right off the jump. Herbert. So ideally, you would want Gunslinger at quarterback, that he can make that throw a little bit easier. But as you can see here, we check down to the angle route. So you kind of have a high-low read with the post and the angle route going over the middle of the field. See what we have here. Looks like we have a little zone concept. So we throw that curl route that we said is absolute money with aggressive catch every time. It's so hard to play defense against that. Go ahead and run it again here. Angle route, backfield. Zones are never going to cover that route, so they're going to have to start to use that. Once they do start to use that, that's when you hit them with the post over the top or the backside curl flat combo. Here we have man-to-man. Those curl routes, absolute money versus man-to-man. You're not going to be able to guard that. And we can just throw that all day long. We'll go ahead and run it one more time here. Let's see what we got. Looks like we're going to hit the angle route in the middle of the field for a nice completion to Eckler. So this play, absolute money, attacks all sides of the field, great spacing, and the trips tight end formation is so lethal. Next play I want to break down is out of the gun bunch formation. Chargers playbook actually has a pretty solid bunch. It has plays like bench pivot, mesh post, smash return, slip screen and flood, vertical. So that's so many good plays in this formation. We want to look at Z spot and going. I love this versus zone, specifically cover 2. What I like to do here is smart route the corner route like this. Then I like to streak circle here, going to the bunch side. You always want your bunch on the wide side of the field here. Right now we're in the middle of the field, but ideally you want your bunch to the wide side. Backside, you can do anything you want with circle. I really prefer sometimes a curl route or sometimes a backside drag is kind of your last resort, like that. So that's how I kind of set it up. We're going to take a look to the right side here. We're going to wait for that corner route to kind of cross the cover 2 zones. We are kind of close to the sidelines. So I'm going to go ahead and move it to the hash marks because remember I said you want your bunch always on the wide side of the field. So I'm going to go ahead and move it over to the left a little bit, give myself a little bit more room to try to complete this corner route down the field. Once he passes that corner, you see there we throw it, click on possession catch on the sidelines. And if we had a gunslinger quarterback, it would get there even faster, but we're still able to complete it in there. So yeah, Z-spot, one of the best zone beaters. You can check down to the tight end flat a lot for an easy 10 yards if they're not playing hard flats. Then if they are playing hard flats, it just makes it that much easier to throw this corner out behind the hard flats to the sidelines. So as you can see there, again, we threaded it in there to Keenan Allen, gets behind the zones. Go ahead and do it one more time here because we can sometimes, like I said, hit this backside drag if they're blitzing or if nothing's open on the bunch side, we can just wait, hit that backside drag over the middle for a nice little completion. And it just really floods the zones from this gun bunch formation. Alright guys, final play I want to look at is slot post out of the gun tight formation. This can beat every coverage in the game. Just super effective play. 2 different setups for this play that we can do, and I'm going to go ahead and run it versus random plays. So first setup is probably more the man-to-man version that I prefer. But this is your setup. You're going to streak triangle, the left slot receiver, drag circle on the right side, and slant square on the left side. You're going to motion out the slant a few steps to get that boost. That'll beat man-to-man. We also have that running back on that little delay route there on the right side. But as you can see there, the drag is underneath. So we kind of have that high-low read with the drag and the post route from the tight end here. Go ahead and run it again like this. Go ahead and motion out that slant. So it looks like we have man-to-man here. This is where we should be able to get one of these routes open versus man-to-man. As you can see there, we get a terrible throw. But that slant was about to get open. Looks like the tight end post was about to get open as well. Take a look at it again like this. Looks like we have man-to-man once again. Let's see if we can hit Henry there. We do. So he's going to beat man-to-man majority of the time if he has that speed and that route running. So one more time for this specific setup. Go ahead and check down to the slant this time. So yeah, as you can see, we have all different, it's kind of a mesh concept across the middle of the field. Now versus zone, I like to do the halfback wheel flat combo like that. So put circle on a little flat, running back on a wheel, and then backside here, I would streak Keenan Allen again, and then with square, you can either put him on a little baby out route, you can put him on a hitch, really whatever you want. It's going to be a high-low read with that hitch and the post route from Henry. So that's what we're going to throw versus zone, and then a lot of times you can throw this little halfback wheel out of the backfield as well. But right here we have that tight end just getting wide open across the middle of the field over the zones. Do it one more time here. Now I don't recommend this play combo versus man, but it is very effective versus zone. So go ahead and see. Looks like we have zone again here. We can throw that little low ball to the halfback out of the backfield when he gets in that little pocket versus zone. So this play, absolute money versus man and zone. Hope you guys enjoyed these 5 money plays out of the Los Angeles Chargers offensive playbook. It's a very good playbook in the game, very pass heavy. So if you like to air it out from some different formations, this could be the playbook for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and like, comment down below your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to the channel here for the best pro player tips, gameplays, and ebooks. I appreciate all you guys' support, man. Until next time, your boy T Davis is out.